This is the JLG 1930 ES. Those who intend to use any machine with characteristics of weight, height, width, length or complexity which differ significantly to the training they have received should ensure that they receive a familiarisation to cover the differences. It is the employer's responsibility to ensure that all operators using equipment are adequately trained and familiarised to comply with current health and safety legislation. Machine-specific familiarisation should follow on from basic training and cover the manufacturer's instructions and warnings, features of the specific model, control functions, safety devices and emergency lowering procedures. All of the above are to be found in the operator's manual supplied with the machine. Platform height when elevated of 5.7 metres, giving a working height of 7.6 metres. The machine has a capacity of 2 people or 230 kilograms indoors and 1 person or 120 kilograms outdoors. The manual will give you information about the gradability of the machine, in other words the slopes that it can drive up and down, and the sideways slope rating, in other words the slope rating of the safe machine setup. The sideways slope rating indicating the maximum angle that the machine can safely work on. Before using the machine, ensure that you locate the operator's manual in the black box. This will give you information on how to carry out your pre-start inspection and what function checks you must carry out prior to use. If you do find a fault, isolate, tag and report the machine. Do not attempt any repairs to the machine. The pre-start inspection should always start with ensuring that you have a thorough examination. This thorough examination should indicate the date of the last examination, the date of the next examination, the serial number of the machine and the safe working load. Identification plate is located on the chassis at the rear of the machine. This will give you information such as serial number, safe working load, maximum occupants in the platform, wind speed rating. Before you use your machine, check for cleanliness, look at the structure including checking for dents, damage, looking for cracked pins, displaced parts, pins that are out of place. Look for decals and placards, making sure that these are legible and easy to understand. Look at the battery charger and indicating the charge of the battery status. Fluid levels, looking for any damage to the platform. The tyres and wheels located on the machine are solid, non-marking type tyres. Please ensure that wheel nuts are fully secure using the bolts or nuts and that the tyres are in good condition. Before checking any batteries, removing any covers, opening any battery covers, ensure that you are wearing the correct personal protective equipment. To the right of the ground control station is the battery charger indicator. This will give you an indication of the charge state of your battery. Green would indicate that charge is complete. Yellow would indicate that charging is in process and red would indicate that charge is abnormal. The battery charger receptacle is located at the right rear of the machine near the ground control panel. Connect the charger to an outlet and on the ground charger, the charger will automatically turn on and go through a short LED indicator self-test. All LEDs will flash in an up and down sequence for 2 seconds. The batteries are fully charged when the green light on the battery charger status panel is illuminated. Hydraulic ramping. Your machine may have hydraulic ramping built into it by design. This means that the machine may not stop immediately when a controller is released. On the platform control indicator panel, it uses different shaped symbols to alert you, the operator, to different types of operational situations that can arise. If you see a red hexagon type shape, this would indicate a potential hazardous situation, which, if not corrected, could result in serious injury or death. If you see a yellow triangle, this indicates an abnormal operating condition, which, if not corrected, may result in machine interruption or damage. If you see a square indicator, this can be either green or yellow depending on the platform position, but this indicates important information regarding the operation condition, for example, procedures essential for safe operation. On the platform control panel, indoor zone A capacity, this indicator light will be illuminated when the indoor or zone A capacity is selected. Outdoor or zone B capacity, this indicator light will be illuminated when the outdoor or zone B capacity is selected, in accordance with the capacity select switch. This switch is used to select either indoor or outdoor capacity zone. System distress indicator. This indicator will light up with a fault flash code that will determine where a problem within the system exists. Battery discharge indicator. This set of lights is designed to let the operator know the condition of the batteries. Tilt indicator warning light. A red warning light on the control panel that illuminates when the chassis is on a slope greater than what the machine is programmed for. Overload indicator indicates the platform has been overloaded. An audible alarm will also signal when the platform is overloaded. Please note, if the overload indicator is illuminated, all functions will be prevented from the platform controls. Using the ground control or manual descent, fully lower the machine and reduce the weight in the platform so as not to exceed the rated workload indicated on the capacity decal. Capacity select switch. This switch is used to select either indoor or outdoor capacity zone in accordance with Zone A and Zone B. Lift drive select. This toggle switch is used to select either drive or lift. After selecting a function, the controller must be moved in the proper direction in order to activate that function. The function must be selected with the joystick in the neutral position, otherwise the function select will not occur. Horn. This push button switch, when activated, permits the operator to warn personnel when the machine is operating in the area. Wander leading or dog walking. It may be possible to use the upper control platform when standing on the ground next to the machine. When using the controller in this way, always ensure that the control box is correctly orientated around to the chassis and that you are standing clear of the machine. The function check is performed on all safety systems in an area which is free of overhead and any ground level obstructions. Located at the rear of the machine is the ground control panel. A 3-position key-operated power select switch supplies operating power to the platform or ground controls as selected. When positioned to platform, the switch provides power to the emergency stop switch at the platform controls. When positioned to the ground, the switch provides power to the ground control. With the power select switch in the centre, off position, power is shut off to both platform and ground controls. Insert the key into the key switch and turn the key to ground position. Pull out the red emergency stop. Taking the platform lift and lower switch, ensuring that the area above the platform is clear, elevate the machine up into the air. As you elevate the machine up into the air, please note that the pothole protection devices will deploy. You must ensure that they deploy on both sides of the platform. While the platform is elevated in the air, you will notice on the side of the platform there is a safety support strut. This can be positioned into place to ensure that any maintenance or cleaning of the machine can be carried out safely. To locate the safety support strut, take hold of it and flip it through 180 degrees until it rests in the downward position. Now use the platform lift lower switch to lower the platform onto the safety support strut, keeping your hands out of the way and body part at all times. Position the key switch to the upper platform, climb up into the scissor lift by using the steps and gate at the rear of the machine, using 3 points of contact when entering and dismounting from the machine. Close the gate and ensure that the gate is securely closed. On the platform control, you will notice that the control box is different to one that you may have seen before. The box is what's called inverted, in other words it is at an angle. Operate all functions and check all limits and cutout switches. The steer switch is a thumb operated switch located at the top of the control handle. Depressing the switch to the right or to the left will steer the wheels accordingly. Controller. The control handle controls three functions: drive, lift and steer. The drive and lift switch must be selected prior to moving the control handle. After selecting the drive function, moving the control handle forwards or down will drive the machine forward, and moving the controller handles backwards or up will drive the machine backwards. After selecting the lift function, moving the control forwards, backwards or up will raise the platform, and move the control handle forward or down will lower the platform. The speed on all selected functions is proportionally controlled by the distance of travel of the hand controller. Emergency stop switch. A two-position red mushroom-shaped emergency stop switch functions to provide power to the platform control station and also turn off power to the platform function controls in the event of an emergency. With the power select switch positioned to platform, power is turned on by pulling the switch out and is turned off by pushing the switch in. Trigger switch. This switch is located at the front of the controller. The trigger switch acts as an enabler and must be depressed when operating the drive, steer and lift functions. When released, the functions being operated will stop. The platform extension. Your machine is equipped with a extendable extension deck, giving you, the operator, better access to work areas. To extend the deck, pull out the handles from the latch and swing up, then use the handles and handrail to push the extendable deck outwards. To retract the deck, pull out the handles from the latch and swing up, using the handles and handrail to pull and retract the deck backwards. Be sure the handles are in place after the deck is retracted. Maximum capacity on the extension deck is 120 kilograms or 250 pounds. Your machine is equipped with fold down guardrails. The rails must only be folded down when the machine is in the stowed or fully lowered position. To fold down the rails, remove the 4 pins at the 2 front corners and centre of the rails. Taking a firm hold of the rails, carefully push or pull, depending on your position, until the guardrails fold down. Your scissor lift is equipped with a manual descent. The manual descent valve is used in the event of total power failure to lower the platform using gravity. The manual descent handle is located at the rear of the machine above the left rear wheel. To operate the manual descent, ensuring that the area is clear, pull the handle, which in turn is connected to a cable to the manual descent valve on the lift cylinder. When pulling, this will lower the scissor lift to the ground.